Let's talk about the Philidor, one of the most essential positions in chess, one that you must know cold, and that's why we practice it again and again at the dojo. In addition to being at a position you must know, it's important to understand that it's a kind of bedrock position along with the Lucena. That is to say that basically all positions will lead to either the Lucena or the Philidor. And the key difference is the defending king, in this case the white king, controlling the queening square, in this case e1. If the king is, then we're looking for a Philidor. If not, we're looking for a Lucena. Okay, let's talk about the algorithm in a way very simple. We are going to put the rook here, okay, until black pushes the pawn. When black pushes that pawn, we go. And only then do we go and start checking from behind. Now, something I want to stress as a player and a coach is that many strong players in the heat of battle, even those who have practiced this Philidor or say they have practiced, will bungle it. So for example, let's say you kind of sit, we call this massaging. Will they sometimes leave the third rank? Yes, they will. And then we get a chance to win the game, right? But what do you do as a defender? You sit. They massage you. You sit. And only when they move the pawn do you go. And now you can see there is no way for the black king to come up. And only with the black king coming up is there any chance to get the white king out of its blockading square on e1. Okay, let's look at two more examples that really highlight some of the intricacies of the Philidor. In this position, the most natural move, and many strong players I'm sure would make this, is to play king e2. Ask yourself, what's wrong with this move? The problem is f3, check to the miserable king, and it's important to see that isn't going to work, right? The rook is going to get divorced from its man, okay? And then if you go somewhere here, then we can see now that we are going to be able to get the king off of the blockading square. We're threatening mate, and so we can do a process like that, and it's all over, okay? We practice this position at the dojo. All right, let's do another one. This one has confounded a lot of people. The only way to approach this position is to say, I must get my rook to the third rank. I must. And that is the only true answer. I am intending this. I think one reason people get confused is they're like, well, what about the king messing with my rook? But the problem is, if I just go over here, there's no way the king can get in to mess with my king. Again, black needs to construct some kind of business with the rook and the king to get my king out of dodge there. So I can't stress enough how many times I've had students and I've had opponents blow precisely this kind of position. And especially at the end of a long game, if you kind of go back and forth a little bit, they will often crack. And it's important for you to drill this position long and hard enough so that you don't